Have you ever been prescribed an SNRI? SNRI is short for serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor. They are a class of drugs used mainly to treat depression and are also used to treat anxiety disorders, even OCD, as well as pain disorders like neuropathic pain and fibromyalgia. SNRIs, along with SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, and NRIs, norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, are second-generation antidepressants with improved tolerability over their first-generation counterparts. So how do SNRIs work? Depression, the main illness for which SNRIs are used, is thought to be caused because concentrations of the neurotransmitters serotonin and norepinephrine are too low. Usually, serotonin and norepinephrine transporter proteins in the presynaptic neuron reabsorb their respective neurotransmitters from the synaptic cleft. SNRIs work by blocking these transporter proteins, thereby preventing the reuptake of both serotonin and norepinephrine. This increases the concentration of serotonin and norepinephrine in the synaptic cleft. Despite the fact that SNRIs are one of the top prescribed medicines in the US, their exact mechanism is not well understood. However, here are some theories. Totally separate from the neurotransmitters serotonin and norepinephrine, one study shows that SNRIs increase the expression of genes associated with neuroplasticity. This study suggests that neuroplasticity may play a role in the mechanism of SNRIs. Another source hypothesizes that serotonin and norepinephrine affect pain by modulating descending inhibitory pain pathways. In neuropathic pain, nerves are damaged and fire spontaneously due to lack of serotonin and norepinephrine to inhibit the pain. Therefore, SNRIs, which increase the concentration of serotonin and norepinephrine, help the pain. SNRIs and the related SSRIs are relatively low in side effects, especially compared to older antidepressants. This is due to their selectivity. They bind very little to receptors other than the transporter proteins for norepinephrine and serotonin they are meant to interact with. In fact, Prozac, an SSRI and famous antidepressant, was successful not because it had increased effectiveness, but because it had fewer side effects. Let's take a look at an example of an SNRI, duloxetine. Duloxetine has the most FDA-approved uses of any SNRI. These include depression, general anxiety disorder, fibromyalgia, neuropathic pain, especially diabetic neuropathy, and chronic musculoskeletal pain. Duloxetine was developed by Eli Lilly as Cymbalta, and their studies show it is a potent SNRI equal to both an SSRI and NRI combined. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something about SNRIs. Goodbye!